Hello everybody, in this video I want to share with you some Minecraft dungeon tips which allows you to survive the highest difficulty levels in Minecraft dungeons, and hopefully you're going to benefit from it and learn from it. If you have any other tips for other players, let me know in the comment section below so we all can learn from it. This is the first video, more will be coming, so sit down and enjoy. So the first thing you want to do, that if you don't want to get closer and instead of using shift, what you need to do is attack. But the moment you start attacking, point your cursor outwards towards the other direction. Then you won't go forward after you hit an enemy. Look at this. Finish, just go here instead of moving forward. I do it again. Moving forward, moving backward. So I won't actually move forward. This is good if there are many enemies. You don't want to move forward if there are danger here. You just want to kind of eat the first enemy and go back. So when you start attacking, unless you stop attacking completely by raising your finger from the left button, the character will continue attacking until the enemy is dead. So this is what you can do. Instead of moving forward, when you finish an enemy, you just move backwards instead of moving forward. Now, see? So basically, when you're using the fighter's binding with the shockwave or any weapon with the shockwave, you can eat enemies behind cover. So you don't need to expose yourself, actually. You can just see them behind cover. This provides you protection, especially if you have, for example, this one is gravity pulse. It can pull me in. So I'm just hiding myself. If he's here and have gravity pulse, it won't be able to pull me in and still be able to deal damage to it. So I'm just using the cover to my advantage. I can use, again, hid them behind cover, behind walls, when I have the shockwave. Shockwave is very useful in that aspect. Now you have the option to actually eat enemies behind cover, even if you don't use shockwave or swirling. I'm going to give you an example. We're just going to use this weapon, for example, just a katana without any enchantments. And if you come close, you can actually see that I can actually hit enemies and eliminate them. And you can also see that some of my ability actually work through walls as well. So I'm stunning them and I can actually hit them. So you can hit enemies behind walls with a weapon as well. Something to know, if you have a weapon and you want to eliminate enemies, you don't have any of the shockwave or swirling that can deal AoE damage around the player, you can do this as well. Of course, there's a reach, so I can actually hit this one with this weapon. Now the other thing that I recommend is try to spot the one that has a chilling if there is an enemy with a chilling. So for example, here we don't have one, so we can just go and limit everybody. But here you can see there's a chilling over there. This will slow us down. If you have a slow weapon, it's going to be terrible. Even with fighter's binding, it's annoying. You see this chilling area? So what I need to do is try to spot, chilling. So they have chilling. I need to eliminate them all. Preferably, you know, because they're going to deal with other enemies. So they're still chilling. Because you see chilling, I'm eating so slow. So if I'm able to identify, all of them are actually chilling. So in this case, I'm just going to go in and eliminate them all. Because if I have more troubles here, there's another chilling. That's it, no chilling. Oh, there is chilling. This one has chilling. Now we don't have chilling anymore. Alright, so now we can actually go and attack fast. And have my speed back. So try to prioritize chilling so they won't slow you down. Now I do recommend using snowball. Snowball give you a big advantage when dealing with mobs. Two of them actually near you. You're just going to freeze them and you can just go and finish them. So if you're taking kind of a small group of enemies, you can always be sure that the snowball will stop them down. You can just eliminate them quickly one by one without actually even getting hit. This is really useful situation, and you can use it to kind of separate enemies from danger. For example, if there is an exploder here, you can just go get a bit of aggro, and then you can actually separate a dangerous mob. And now it's like this, he's stunned, and I can go and finish him, and I can continue doing this to many enemies. This is a great distance, the snowball is a great distance, but it allows you to kind of clear a large group of enemies, especially if they have lots of enchanted ones, without the need to deal with many enemies at the same time. And also, if there are exploders, you can even kind of stop them. If there are two exploders, creepers, you can actually do this to explode it. They won't explode on you, and you can just go and attack them and finish them very easily. Now if you're dealing with many enemies, I recommend using shift. Stay in place, press shift, and then attack with your weapon. This way you won't move forward, and if you have a combo weapon, it will continue doing the combo without actually interruption, as long as you actually press shift. Alright? I'm not moving forward, I'm attacking. I'm going to show it to you again. I'm just going to take another weapon, this one for example, and as you can see, if I'm attacking an enemy, if I'm staying in place, stay in place, shift, I can always finish the combo even if I'm not attacking enemies. You see? It will always continue the combo even if I'm not attacking the enemy. And again, some weapons, the last combo deals the best damage. So if you want to make sure that the combo is finished when attacking several enemies, make sure you press shift and it will do this. As you can see, I get the last hit with this a lot of damage, right? Now another thing to note is you need to pay attention to the type of enchantment that the enemies have. The way you can actually do this is just pointing your cursor. I'm doing this on the PC, I don't know how it's done in console. You can just point it and see actually the enchantments. See, this one has gravity pulse. Now if there's gravity pulse and there's electrified, it's going to be an issue. This one also has gravity pulse, it pulls me in. So you need to pay attention when before you're attacking, know the dangers. Sometimes it's not, you can just do without it, but if there are many enemies, you need to pay attention, because if this has gravity and there are many electrified here, you can just kill you instantly. So put your cursor at the top of the screen, you can see the enchantments, and you know what actually troubles you're going to face against, and you can adapt your gameplay accordingly. Now another tip for you is, if you want to hit enemies with a bow, keep in mind that you're going to get aggro. So the first thing we need to notice is if they have deflect. If you have deflect, you're going to get hit, and you can actually die if you are very low. So this one, I can put my cursor, you can see it doesn't have deflect, so I actually can shoot it. Now if I want to eliminate this dude from far, you can just shoot it. I'm getting the aggro of the enemy. That's why I'm separating him from a group if there's a group, and again I can just eliminate it. So one of the options to actually, if you see a dangerous enemy and you want to kind of separate from the group and just attack this one, you can try to just hit it with your arrow, and you're gonna get the attention, or probably some other enemies around him, and then you can just deal with a small amount of enemies rather than jump in and try to kind of attack with a group, attack all the group. Another thing is that if you use ANIMA conduit, you actually have the option to heal. So ANIMA conduit actually use souls in order to heal the players. Now I'm actually very low, but as you can see here, I'm using ANIMA conduit. Alright, ANIMA conduit grants small amount of health of each soul you absorb. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to show you this little, you see these little faces, white faces? I absorb them, look here, I get health. Lots of health, right? So what I can do, just stay away and eliminate enemies. I of course can go and use Radiance on my weapon, but what I'm doing here, staying away, and see I'm healing completely because I'm deleting enemies and getting those souls. Collecting those souls, and now I'm healed completely. Now here we're going to have electrified. I can easily die from this. The most important thing is staying away. I'm going to demonstrate to you how easy it is to die from them. Look at this. It just took one and I was half health, even more. So the most important thing is staying away from this. How you can do this? Well, I'm using shockwave to push them out, but there's another option. We can jump in, use a poison barrier, and eliminate a group of them. If they are separated, I recommend keeping a distance and always kind of try to eat them from far. I have snowball also, so you can keep them in place. Here, for example, I'm using it, and you can see how I'm eating them. If they're very close to me, I'm going to die. I'm just keeping my distance. I'm continue actually hitting, so in case they just wake up, if they wake up, they won't have electrified, but still I can actually continue shooting until the enemy is dead, because sometimes they resurrect. Almost died here. I'm gonna do this again, keeping my distance and hitting them. There's another one here, resurrected. So again, just keeping my distance. Now there are many options to actually try to like working like a surgeon and pinpoint an enemy and just take him out. One of these items, and we have plenty of items, one of these items that is very useful is this one. It calls Lightning Rod, and I'm going to show you how it works. I actually have 167. Where is it? Here it is. So I'm actually going to show you how the Lightning Rod works. Now it's different than on the PC. In PCs you can accurately pinpoint the location where you want it to hit, and I'm going to show you now how it works. So actually put in position, find a target, you see, and just point my cursor where it is and hit it. So actually pointing the cursor, look what happened now. I'm putting the cursor and I'm hitting that enemy big one from far away. And this can be very useful if you want to pinpoint enemies and take them out, like a witch for example. If I want to just hit this spider, I can pinpoint this one, hit him, and take him out from far away. Right? But this, keep in mind that this needs souls, so you need to observe souls in order to use this one. Here I can actually just pinpoint this one. And you can also hit a group of enemies if they are inside the circle of damage. Here I'm actually using this one and eliminating all of them. This is another option also to get aggro. I got just pinpointing this one at the top. I get in the aggro of these ones, taking care of them. Can just jump right in. And then I can move on to the next one. So this is really useful in order to eliminate enemies from far, or just get their aggro and by hitting them, and then I separate them from a group and I continue attacking them and eliminating them. Here you can actually see I'm choosing a weapon that gives me a lot of crowd control. Crowd control is very important in this after the update. You're gonna find tons of enemies, some enchanted ones. It's gonna be crazy. So I'm actually using the Fighter's Binding with Shockwave and Swirling. They give me lots of crowd control and power to deal with many enemies at the same time. The most important thing now, and this might be changed, depends on the updates, is to have multi-target DPS. Right now multi-target DPS is more important than single target DPS. This is why I don't have committed or critical hit here. I have Swirling, Shockwave and Radiance. Again, crowd control is important, but this might change in future update. We need to wait and see. The other tip for you is make sure that you prioritize AoE enemies. Those who actually can put AoE on the ground. These are, you see these ones? I can fight now when they are here. I need to eliminate them very quickly. One way to engage is just go put on the potion barrier and attack everything very quick, eliminating, because you won't be able to pull out a fight when these two little dudes putting AoE on the ground, because it's going to take so much damage. So if you see them and in a fight, it's better to just use, for example, a gong, potion barrier, jump in, eliminate everything. Or if you can actually separate them for a group, eliminate them before engaging with the fight, do it. Because you just won't be able to just stay put and fight, because you're going to get lots of damage. Now if you're dealing with Electrified, you can actually attack Electrified directly, but the most important thing is that attack after it ticks with the Electrified. You see this tick? You see the sound? You hear the sound? This Electrified sound? Always attack after this happens. Look. Now, attacking now. Because when you hear this Electrified sound and you are close, you're going to get tons of damage. So if you're dealing with Electrified, always wait for, and you want to attack directly, wait for the sound. I can hear the sound, just a second. Now. Okay, he just shot me, the dynamo, he died. So just listen to the sound and attack after you hear the sound of the electrification. Now dynamo is your best friend when there is a level with lots of archers. So basically you can actually just eliminate them without shooting them. So let's try it out, right? Let's just stand still and see what happens with the dynamo. As you can see, dynamo works really well to eliminating enemies without actually touching them, but just deflecting damage back to them. So this is it. I hope you find this useful. More will be coming very soon. I hope you find these tips useful. That will help you out with the more challenging levels that the game provides. And of course, some of them will be viable for other updates, future updates that will come to the game in the future. Now, if you have more tips, let me know in the comment section below so others can know about them and benefit from them as well. I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, more tips will coming very soon, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this one a like. I see you very soon on the next video. Stay safe. Cheers.